morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Pamela, and you are watching Pam Entertainment TV, where we review movies, television series, and incidents in pop culture just to see how it affects our daily lives. Today, we are about to do a watch-along reaction and review of Our Kind of People. They were on hiatus for a week, and now they're back. We are going to be reviewing episode 6, entitled For Colored Boys. If you like what you're seeing, check out my other videos and give me a comment, give me a like, and subscribe. All right, here we go. Let's see what we're getting into right now. All right, so it opens with Teddy talking to his doctor, his doctor in Geneva, who basically scolded him because last episode, Teddy was down to the ground on the floor for taking too many of those pills at one time, and he went dizzy. So the start of this episode, he is running around here on the phone trying to talk to his doctor and telling his doctor, oh, it was just, I got a little dizzy. And his doctor's like, if you keep ignoring my advice, I'm gonna have to drop you from our program. And then, Teddy in true fashion, well, if you drop me from your program, I'm gonna have to drop that endowment that I sent to you. Baby, that man don't care about that. He cares, but he doesn't, because what good if you're gonna be in his trial and as a patient that you die? It ain't gonna work out good for him. So I hope you follow his thing. So he calls Tyreek into his office to let him know that he knew that him and Angela had come into his office. Excuse me. And he knew that they were in his office. And so he's, Tyreek, I'm sorry, but that black man went white. I guess he thought the jig was up, but it wasn't. Teddy was like, I'm trying to get Angela to trust me. And if you are with her and one of my daughters, and I guess he was trying to give him a little speech. So, but Tyreek told him that I guess Tyreek is not going to be bugging the Eve's crown like Teddy wants him to. He's not going to bug Eve's crown. So he's just basically that he's going to give Nikki and his daughter the best cotillion week. Child, it wasn't even 5 minutes into the thing. Oh, Miss Alex Rivera done came back down, honey, and Leah is shooketh, honey. She 911's her husband to ask about why Alex was here and all this other stuff, and she ain't got no time for her. And honey, Morris Chestnut's character, I can think of his name. I want to call him Rashad, but I don't think that's his name. I don't think that's his name. He is playing that off like, oh, I don't know why she's here. Da 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 da. And he know he called that woman to come. He know he called that woman to go. He called that woman to come down here to get some dirt on Teddy. But he's playing it off good. It moves forward to Eve's crown, where Angela is, her place is jumping, and she tells Aunt Piggy that her and Tyreek have gotten together and pulled out some those books, journals. They pulled Angela's Uncle Lewis's journals from 1983 to 1984 to see who was hustling them drugs back there and see how her mama got cut up. Aunt Piggy is shooketh because Angela has Tyreek to work with her, and she don't like that because she really doesn't want Angela to find out that, she had been working them drugs. Now, it's interesting. There's some things that are going on that are interesting to me. You remember I told you that Papa Pope, Teddy and Tyreek were in the office talking. Now, Teddy mentioned to Tyreek that his father was killed because he was collecting, he was serving an eviction notice down in Egerton. Now, we all know that Teddy and Aunt Piggy and whoever that is that got killed were running drugs down there in Egerton. So I don't think Tyreek realizes that I think his father was probably Muscle or something like that. I'm confused because if you remember back a couple of episodes when Aunt Piggy was out on this land and she was going to see if somebody was buried there. Who is this person? Now that I'm thinking about it, it can't be Tyreek's father because he would have had a funeral. I'm wondering who that was running those drugs down there in Edgerton. I mean, who's buried out there. But anyway, whoever it is, he's very connected to Aunt Piggy. And Aunt Piggy does not want Angela to find out any more information. Now, we get up here to Taylor. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, I don't like this girl. I do not like this girl. You were just dating this one girl's cousin. And now you dating this girl. That's messy. She messy. She is too messy for me. I don't like her. Taylor is messy. Because she asked Lauren to go to the cotillion with her. Now she turned around and asking Lauren's cousin to go to the cotillion. Ooh, that girl is messy boots. Now she talking about Lauren. I don't like this Taylor. They done gave her Miss Congenial, and apparently Miss Congenial reads the letters to their fathers. So here we get to Angela in the shop, and she's reading over Uncle Lewis's notes, and then Papa Teddy come in. And she's just going back over with him, want to make sure that his motives to her daughter are well intentioned. Lord, Nate done sat up here and now he finna get some help from old Teddy. Old Teddy done come bearing gifts. Apparently because I didn't think he was gonna tell Angela that old Nate in jail had written her, but he did. And he's telling her that he possibly can help get Nate out of jail because he's been passed over for parole. So Angela is, her little heart is just like, aww. He also gave Nikki some pearls to wear to the cotillion, which is cute. And he also told her that he was very happy with her and Tariq. And boy, Angela's eyes have just gotten big as saucers because she don't know what's going on. How he know about her and Tariq? Oh, he just walked out. Girl, she is shooketh. So today's episode is how many times these folks about to be shooketh. Because there's too many shooketh things that are going on related to this drug sale in Edgerton. And I don't know why I feel like Teddy some way got his brother killed. I think that's what pulled him out of there. I truly do. I think that's what pulled him out of the drug game. And possibly how he had to stop fooling with Angela's mama. Because he probably was going to go with Angela's mama. But he probably blew up her spot so bad with all them drugs and everything like that. So, again, I cannot get into old Messy Taylor. She posting all videos and stuff like that of her and Nikki. And Lauren sees it. She all upset in bed. And so her mama told her, you going to get your butt up. You going to get your butt up because you decided to get kicked out of cotillion. Now you got to get your butt up and go to work. Woo! So she got to get up and go to work. So Angela and Tariq are talking. And apparently Tariq meets up with Angela on the beach and she's like, oh, you told Teddy about us? He was like, no, he saw us, but I don't think he saw us take the journals. So apparently Tariq's father's Calvin is in the journals. And he's like, oh, well, he shouldn't be in there because he worked for Teddy. I keep trying to tell you that this drug thing is something serious. This drug thing has shooketh a lot of people. Teddy, Piggy, Angela, Tariq. Now she's telling him about how Teddy could be possibly able to get Nikki's father out of prison. I knew it was too good to be true. Teddy is just using that letter from Nate to mess up Angela and Tariq. So Alex is gonna be at the cotillion. Raymond. This is too much. It's too much. A couple of these episodes had moved slower, but this is too much. This is where the mess must be coming in. Must be where the mess is coming in. Because first we now see Messy Taylor. I cannot stand her. Lauren got to get up and get a job. Angela and Tariq have been found out by Teddy. Teddy seems to be okay with finding out about Angela and Tariq. However, he told his daughter Leia, but he's using that to his advantage. So he's going to try to get Nate out of jail to kind of he thinks that he's putting a wedge in between Tariq and Angela. And number two, trying to hold something over Angela because I think he's figured out that Nikki don't know that her dad's in jail or anything about her father. So it's a whole lot of going on right now. And it's just messy. Okay, let's get this in. So Teddy is doing his duties for the cotillion, the father-daughter dance and all of this other stuff. Nikki asked him for advice, which was cute. As she was leaving, she runs into Lauren. They apologize to each other. I don't know if it was genuine or not on both sides. Lauren gave a look like it was, but it wasn't genuine. I don't know. This is the thing about this. I wish they would let us know how much time has passed, because this seems a little odd. So she done talked to Nate. He about to get out of jail. Who is this? Raymond's mama done went over here to Alex and threw hot rocks and stones and told her. Wait a minute. Miss Olivia done come through. Alex was in. Well, let me set up the scene. Alex was in the spa getting ready to get some hot rock treatment. And she put the hot rocks on her. And she was like, oh, not too hot, please. And she put another rock on her. So then Alex jumped up. That was too hot. And it's Olivia. Olivia told her, I told you to stay away. She says, you told me not to contact Raymond. I didn't contact Raymond. He contacted me. So, baby, she told her, I don't want you here. Basically, she don't want her there to do anything. And told her to watch her step. And then threw a hot rock and a hot cloth at that girl. True child. These people off the chain. So, Lauren's back in the cotillion. And she looks like she's remorseful. So, we're good with that. So, she's back at the cotillion. Baby, Miss Piggy Toe, Teddy, she don't trust him because he done moved her and Angela to the main table. Aunt Piggy told Teddy that she didn't trust him as far as she can throw him. And baby, he told her, there's a lot of people that are here that are old staff. They don't spill my secrets out of loyalty. Why won't they spill yours? Baby, what is this? Interesting. What secrets are they going to be spilling on Piggy? Baby, so we find out that Alex, who was Raymond's first wife, dumped him versus he dumping her and then going to Leah. See, he's told Leah that that she was the love of his life and she wanted to be with him. And that wasn't the case. It's because Alex dumped him, which I think it was because Olivia, who's Raymond's mother, made her do it. Baby. And then the only other thing is that they was hip hop dancing at the cotillion. But other than that, Lord, what's going to happen to Nate? They're going to shank him into prison. Oh, Lord, what they finna do to this man? He done got Nate out of prison, girl. Angela is shook it. How many times are these folks gonna be shooketh on this show? I don't understand. How many times are we gonna be shooketh on this show? Oh my goodness. Everybody is shooketh on this show. And we know good and well you can't get nobody out of prison like that. Can you? He done told the boy why is he breathing so hard? Okay, too much going on right now. First of all, Tyreek confronted Teddy about his father, Calvin. Finds out that Calvin committed suicide and Tyreek's mother and Teddy covered up that fact so that they get the insurance money. That's a courting thing. Tyreek got so mad he slapped Teddy's hand because Teddy is shaking and breathing heavy. He doesn't realize what's going on. He's thinking that Teddy is just being upset and being boisterous and all this other stuff. So he slaps Teddy's hand. Teddy slips and falls. Who walks in but Nate? Don't know how Nate get to the place or stuff like that, but Nate walks in. He says he's supposed to meet Mr. Franklin. He sees Mr. Franklin on the ground. Tyreek tells him to get an ambulance and tell him that they're on the way because Teddy's just knocked out. I guess the medication is not working well for him. Then Raymond gets in the car with Alex and says, you know what? As bad as I want to take Teddy Franklin down, I don't want to lose my marriage. And she says, he tells Alex, you got to leave. And she says, I'm being chased out by a DuPont again. And he was like, what? And then she tells him that Olivia and Teddy paid her money to divorce Raymond because they wanted Leah to be with Raymond. And she said that she took money, and then he gets on his little high horse. Oh, you took money from my folks to break our marriage? She said, because they threatened to have my parents deported. Baby. My favorite word of the night. Shooketh. Oh, Nikki is shooketh. She just met her daddy, child. Teddy done had a heart attack. Nate done come and helped out. And Nikki is shooketh. Everybody on this show has been shooketh one moment in time. Oh, my goodness. Well, that's the episode. So, we're going to tune in to next week and see what the fireworks are going to be. So, I'm going to still stick beside it. Because we got a lot of information this episode. We got a lot of information. Recap. From the recap. First of all, I do not trust that Taylor girl as far as I can throw her. She is messy. She is messy boots to me. You don't go from one cousin, you don't go from one girl and then go to her cousin. That's messy. And you didn't even break up with Lauren in a way that that there be some peace, be some amicable, I don't even know if that's a word. Just be amicable about the whole situation. Lauren seems to be okay, but I know she's not. She's giving these looks like she's not okay. And Nikki too, I hate the fact that you're a little too naive and self-centered to see that that's just not appropriate or right. Teddy is out here playing Russian roulette with everything. His life, the fate of both of his daughters. Both of them are a little upset with him. You've got Leah upset with him because she has been with him through thick and thin, and he didn't acknowledge her in the cotillion. You got Angela, who he has never been there for, and then now you're trying to do all of these little actions, which in turn, some of these actions are blowing up her life. You lied to Tyreek. You didn't tell Tyreek that his father committed suicide, though I am a little iffy about that. But you said his father committed suicide and that you and Tyreek's mother had concocted this plan of him being attacked so that the insurance company would pay out for the insurance. You got you fiddling around with Nate, getting him out of prison. Let's see who else you fiddling around with. Your health. I think I said your health already. So those are the things that you're fiddling around. These are the things that you got thrown out there that you're doing to cause havoc and concern. Raymond, you're so busy trying to get back at Teddy that you brought back your ex-wife. You thinking that you fixing to really find some dirt on Teddy, and you start finding some dirt on your own family. You find out that your first wife was ran out of town because your mama and Teddy didn't like her, didn't think that she was up to snuff for you. So you find out that they paid off, and now you find out that she had a little integrity. She didn't even cash the check that they gave her to pay her to get out of town. And now you got her back up there. Now you're starting to find out that why she left you and all this other stuff. I don't know if that's going to stir up some more feelings or not. But see, you was trying to hurt somebody else, and now you find yourself get yourself hurt. Interesting. Angela, you so busy trying to find stuff on Teddy, and Teddy is really playing a long game with you. He's bringing all these other problems because you should have told Nikki about her dad and where her dad was. You should have told that girl that. I think she told her that her father was deceased, if I'm not mistaken, but the father wasn't deceased. Aunt Piggy, see, all your wheeling and dealing and high living back in the 80s, wanted to live high and sell these drugs. your past is now starting to catch up on you. You got bodies on you. And Miss Olivia DuPont, your son done found out about what your little dirty dealings, and I'm wondering how he's going to be looking at you right now. I wonder. So, that's the show. I'm going to stick beside it. Because, like I said, it started off slow. Now it's starting to get into some information that we needed. So this is interesting. But this drug story is going to come back to haunt everybody. It's going to haunt Teddy. It's going to haunt Olivia. Who's, well, I don't know if it's going to haunt Raymond's mom. But it's going to haunt Leah. It's going to haunt Angela. It's going to haunt Nate. It's going to haunt Piggy. It's going to haunt Teddy. All these things that y'all got rolling in here is about to roll up out of here. So, I don't know. We'll see y'all next time, the same time next week. Bye-bye.